something happened while I was away. We seem to have reverted to an backup of the world file. I log on just a few minutes ago, well, a little more than a few minutes ago, and I found that I am in the same position with the same inventory and the same level as I was the day prior. Yesterday I spent quite a bit of time. I played probably for about 5 hours, 5 or 6 hours, to set up for what I wanted to do today. And that has all been washed away, it seems. What I did while I was playing is I went out and I found cows. I found a lot. Well, I brought back 3 cows and I bred them up into a good bit of quantity. So I had some leather for some books. I have no cows. I had explored the mine shaft that was down in my strip mine, and it is currently unexplored. I found lapis, and it was gone. A few other things that I've done were reverted back, I believe. Well, let's see. I had 41 or 42 levels. I started back here at 32. I got a few because of my sheep. I've been breeding and killing sheep. And I had absolutely no food. And when I stopped yesterday, I had about 2 stacks of mutton. I got, well, like I said, killing and breeding sheep, so I got all my food supply back. In fact, it should be all done. So yeah, it's a little bit frustrating, but it's kind of okay. The thing that probably, I mean, if it wasn't for the things that I did, the amount of work that I did and the type of work that it was, it wouldn't bother me so much. But what I ended up doing is yesterday I had mined about a stack of obsidian with an unenchanted pick, and it makes me cringe just thinking about it. So that's all gone, and that abandoned mine shaft that I explored, I disabled about 5 cave spider spawners, and that was a nightmare in of itself, because they were all clustered in the probably well, they were, I know 3 or 4 of them were all in the same area. They were all within about 10 blocks of each other. So that was an ordeal. But that's okay. I'm going to do that stuff off camera yet again. Something else that's gone is I found a savanna, and I had the acacia trees. I had planted a bunch of them around the perimeter here, and obviously they are no longer there. So I will have to get those again. But the main purpose of today, or rather the main purpose that was supposed to be for this episode, was there was a problem that I noticed yesterday when I got on. And there seems to be something with this portal I suspect is the problem. I'm missing a lot of villagers. As you recall from the first episode, I had 3 librarians. Each of them, or maybe there was 4. Why are you so noisy? I thought I turned you down. I had 1 with Depth Strider, 1 with Infinity, 1 with Looting, and then there was another one, I think it had Flame. So I know I had at least 4 librarians. Now I only have the 1, and he's the Depth Strider one. And I know I had a couple other guys around here, and I seem to only have, I had 2 clerics, now I only have the 1. So somewhere they're turning up missing, and I have not seen any zombies or anything in here yet. So I don't think they're being killed. I think they're going through the portal. And now I have not explored the nether yet to go find them. So I blocked it off so that they can no longer get in there. The problem is this portal goes back to spawn. So what I want to do today is do a little bit of portal alignment. And I think how I'm going to achieve that is I'm going to walk to spawn, disable that portal, walk back here, go in the nether, check to see if any of my villagers are in there, push them back through. Hopefully it doesn't create a new portal, because I am quite a ways away from spawn. I'm within our, like I said before, I think the limit for limiting, or for linking portals is 1,000 blocks, about 1,000 blocks, and I am about 1,000 blocks away from spawn. So hopefully it does not create a new portal. Hopefully it brings them back to this one. And then once I rescue all my villagers, if there are any in there, then we will replace the portal at spawn. And what I actually want to do is something a little bit different down there. Instead of having that one portal that's kind of out in the open, I want to make a proper portal hut, kind of like a citadel, or like a mausoleum type of thing. Make it look real nice for spawn down there. So that is on the docket today. We have to do a search and rescue mission, and then mess around with some portals. So I'm going to head back to spawn, disable that portal, and then I will meet you back here. Alright, we're here at spawn. I actually had to make this run twice, because I got all the way out here and didn't realize that I didn't have my diamond pick. So, like a dummy, I came unprepared. So I had to go all the way back, and then grab my pick, and then come all the way back out here. But it wasn't for nothing. I did actually find, I brought some leads with me. So I, while I was on the way back, took a bunch of cows and a bunch of chickens. So now I have a supply of leather again, which is good, because we need some books for enchanting. Because I kind of wanted to get into a little bit of that today, if we have time to. We may not, though. While we're here at spawn, I figure I might as well show what's been going on. This here I covered in the first episode. This is the first thing that I found. These signs have been here the whole time. I just didn't even see them. This is Creeper Boy's place. I don't think he's been on since that day. I haven't seen him on there. I kind of rummaged through a couple of his chests. It doesn't seem that he has really anything more than he had on the day that I started. So I don't believe he's been on since then. Not sure what happened. Over here is Cheyenne's place, the owner. I believe that's his. I'm not sure what this one is, unless they're both his. I'm not sure, but this one is his. And well, let's take a look inside real quick. It's a house. It's got a basement. It's got some chests down there, some furnaces. This one here, this may even be, because this was here a couple days ago. We have a new member. His name is Kilimandro, I believe it is. I think it's Kilimandro. I don't think this is his, because I think this was here before he started. Though I have no idea whose it is. It may be, oops. There's another member on the server. His name is Dark Lord something. This may be his. I haven't seen him on yet either, so I'm not really sure. I know Kilimandro is building a treehouse over in. There's a mega tundra around here somewhere. One of the ones with the podzol in it. It might be off in that direction. It seems like. But he's doing something with the tree houses over there, which is pretty cool. So check those guys out. Check out their channels. They got some good stuff. I'm not really sure what this is. I see it's got some redstone on it, and it has a piston somewhere. Not really sure what it does. So I guess that is to be determined. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and finish what I was doing with the portals. Actually, I gotta head back to. Well, you know what? I'll leave it there. I'll put it back, because I may not get around to building or starting the hut today. So I don't want to take their obsidian. So I'm gonna head back to my place, and then we will go ahead and continue our search and rescue mission. Alright, I just had to point this out really quick. I just found this. On my way back to the base, we found a witch's hut. And honestly, this is absolutely the best place that a witch hut can be if you're going to make it into a witch farm. Because all of this is unspawnable space. I don't think I've ever seen one out in the middle of the water like this, so this is perfect. I will be returning to this, and we will be making a witch farm out of this. This is perfect. I can't believe I found something like this. So, keep an eye on that for a future build. Yep. Here they all are. Right where I thought they'd be. Let's see. I'm not really sure. I gotta do this quick before we get some guests coming over here. Let me figure out what I'm doing. I'll be right back. All right, and now it seems to be just a waiting game. I got I think there was like five or six of them here when I got here. 2 left. I got the other guys to kind of jump up onto the portal frame. We're obviously totally enclosed, and I keep making the room smaller so that the way they don't. I don't really have too many other places to go, but it's tough to get them to want to get up there. Unless, you know, maybe we'll do this. Let's make some stairs. See if we can't get those guys. Get you out of the way. Come on. Man, I need like a fishing rod or something. Why won't you guys move? Alright, I'm gonna keep messing with these guys. I will meet you back at the village when I get them through. Hopefully they ended up in the village. I'm not sure if they have or not. Hopefully they're not in the wild somewhere. So I'll be right back. Well, we have a problem. The game put a portal pretty much in the same spot that it was before. It just put it behind the house now instead of in front of the house. So apparently it did not link to the portal in my village, which is unfortunate. Because now half of my village is here at spawn. I don't really know what to do about it. I mean, the best way to do it is to transfer them with a minecart through the nether and just build a portal that's closer to my base at the appropriate location. The problem with that is I don't have the materials to make that many tracks. It would be, if I'm about 1,000 blocks away from here, that means I would need to go about 105. Can't do the rough math in my head. Maybe 150-ish, I want to say, blocks. And I don't have that many tracks. I only have, from what I gathered from the abandoned mine, I think I only have 20, but I didn't, like I said, I had about a full stack yesterday, or not yesterday, was it yesterday? Something like that, when I went through the mine the first time, but because we are on a backup file or something, nothing was saved, I just grabbed a couple that were near the opening, and I only have about 15 right now, and I don't have the amount of iron to, well, I might have enough iron, but I'm not going to make it, I'm not going to use it for tracks. So what I think I'm going to do for the time being is I'm going to probably corral them in a fenced-in area, or maybe I'll just box them in somehow, and I will I'll have to either come back for them or do something. I'm not really sure what I want to do just yet, which is unfortunate because that's where my... I think it's this guy here, the looting guy. No, that's Flame. Is he still in the house? Well, he's around here somewhere. I just found him a little bit ago. Probably not gonna do anything about this today. What I want to do is I want to get the portals a little bit better situated. So I'm going to spend some time securing these guys, because I'm not going to let them just kind of run around in the wild out here. And I will return when I figure something out. Okay, so here's what I ended up doing. I took the front doors off of Creeper Boy's house, so the villagers no longer detect this as a house, because they detect them from the front door, or from the wooden doors, and as long as they have a block above the backside of them, it counts as a house. So what I did is I built a quote-unquote house in this pen, left the door, or the gate open, and as soon as nightfall came, all 5 of them ran right inside of it. So now I have secured all of my stray villagers. I'm going to... I hate to modify their structures, but this is kind of an emergency situation here. Really, the only guy I care about is the looting guy. No, it's the other guy. The guy in the corner there. He's the looting 2 book. Not that I should be too concerned about looting 2, but at the moment, it is all I got until I get some enchanting going. So, you know what? This may or may not even be for really anything. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to permanently secure them in this box here, so that way they can't get out. And I'll leave a sign for Creeper and the rest of the guys that that I apologize for taking over their pen. I will drop them off enough fence gates to replace. I'll probably build. Maybe I'll make another pad. Bring it over this way for them, about the same size that this was, so that way I technically didn't take anything away from them. But I want to secure this so that way it's permanent. They can't get in or out until I figure out a way to get them back to my village, or maybe I'll even just keep them here as a gift for these guys here. And if I ever need one of them, I could always just come back here and use it. I guess I don't really need them in the village because I have enough doors in the village to start breeding. I mean, they have been breeding since these guys left, but we will see what happens. So I'm going to put the front doors back on Creeper's place here, and I'm going to permanently box in these guys, and then we will head to the Nether to get the portal situation a little bit better organized, because the way that it is now, I mean, it is all over the place. Now we have an additional portal back behind his house, and I'm sure he's going to be confused when he comes back on. So I'm going to get a few things done, and then I'll meet you back at the Nether. That sucks. I shouldn't have put that block there. Okay, I know what happened. I forgot that these chunks stay loaded, being that it's spawn. I figured as soon as I go in the Nether, everything will unload, and it's my villagers will be safe. Not sure. I think I wanted to prevent them from using the door, so that's why I put that there. Because I don't know if they can interact with gates or not. I don't think they can, but just to be safe, I put some dirt around it. Not thinking about the fact that spawn stays loaded. The spawn chunks stay loaded all the time. I completely forgot about it. So I go into the Nether, and first thing is I'm attacked. as soon as I get into the nether, that little room that that I encased in granite or cobblestone was full of zombies. I don't know. They must have wandered in there, or the zombie pigmen spawned them or something. I really don't know. I don't know why they were in there, but I almost died. I got down to about a half a heart before handling the situation. After that was done, mined all the cobble, because I was gonna make some slabs to put around here, so that way we can still interact with them, but nothing can get to them. I come back out here, and they're all zombie villagers and on fire. So, there goes that idea. So, oh, I have the worst luck, I tell you what. This was a dumb mistake, though. I shouldn't have put that block there. I have a feeling what happened is they just climbed up the that dirt staircase that I didn't even notice was a staircase until I came back out and noticed that they were all dying. You live and learn, I suppose. I guess we're gonna move on to getting the portal situated. Man, that sucks. That totally put a damper on my whole day. I'm gonna be bummed out all day long now. But that's okay. Luckily, the enchantment system in these snapshots is far above and beyond what it used to be. It is very easy to get top tier tools and weapons. So those books really weren't all that powerful. All that I wasn't too concerned about losing them. I mean, I wanted them. I wanted to keep them, especially the looting book. That was really all I was after as far as these villagers go. But you know, it happens. That's the way things go. So we'll get stuff back. It's not like we can't breed more villagers anyways. So we're gonna go to spawn, or not spawn. My base. Oh, there's a witch over there. And I am going to figure out the coordinates that my portal needs to be in. So I will meet you back there. Alright, so here we are. The coordinate conversion for the portal that's in my base is minus 129 by 79. And I got it marked out here with cobble because I forgot to bring enough obsidian. I didn't think I was going to... What I did is I forgot to mine the other portal, the duplicate portal in spawn that I accidentally made. I meant to do that first before coming here, so I'll just pop on out and grab it and come back in. But this is it here, so I marked it out in cobblestone. Luckily, it's out here away from everything else, because there was a very, very big lava ocean right over here. And I was afraid that... I was going to be in the middle of this, because I was coming up on the coordinates and I seen this and I started to get a little bit worried, but it was all for nothing, because it's over there beyond the hill here. So that's good news. At least something is going right for me for once today, because nothing else seems to be. So I'm going to go ahead get the rest of the obsidian and build the portal and see if they link up. Fingers crossed. Alright, have the portal all built. I made it slightly gas-proof. I ran out of cobble, or this would be bigger, but this will do for now, because when I zone in, it has a much smaller chance of me being ambushed by a ghast in the area. So this will do for now until I build a bigger room. I definitely plan on building a nice-sized room, as well as some railroad, some Minecraft. Or mine cart tracks that go over to the spawn portal. So let's go through it and see if we wind up where we want to. Beautiful. Here we are, back at the base. So that worked out great. Now we have an easy transportation between my base and spawn, which is nice. Now I don't have to foot it about 1,000 blocks. So that is gonna be about it for today. I got almost everything that I wanted to do done, with the exception of enchanting. But like I said, we don't have enough cows to make the amount of books to get the level 30 enchant. So I'm going to Going to do that off camera. I'm going to breed up the numbers, get enough stuff, and then we will be enchanting next episode. But I wanted to note a couple things. There has been some changes on the server. You may notice that this whole episode has been silky smooth. We are now at a different... I don't know if it's a different host, but it is based out of a different place now. The old server was based in Germany, and that is why all the players, all the YouTubers, because we're pretty much all American-based, we were all experiencing some hardcore latency issues. So the server was moved to one of the... he said it was either Texas or Washington, so one of those two. It's now American-based, so I have absolutely no latency issues. It is beautiful. So that was very exciting to me. This just happened. It's actually... today is... actually the second day, I believe. I believe it was done either yesterday or the day before. I think it was the day before. The other thing worth noting is we are in hard mode, or hard difficulty now. After I uploaded the first video, the first episode, he pretty much immediately contacted me and talked about it, and it was changed pretty much on the spot. So we just needed to reboot the server, because that was the problem. He says he couldn't change it in his console. It just wasn't working. That's why his console said normal and mine still said easy, because it just wasn't working. So he changed it to hard, rebooted the server, and it was in hard mode. So we are officially in hard difficulty, which is perfect, because that is what I love to play on. So that's going to about do it for today. Thanks for joining me. If you enjoyed it, please leave a comment, like, or subscribe. And as always, thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it. I will see you all next time.